Hey, crew, come on. 15 seconds. We got to be on the air. We got the big show. Let's go. Come on.
Go, Jeff.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Den. It is the fall finale. We have a 1-hour special with in-studio athlete guests, top 20 plays of the fall season, and we're in store for some fun. We're going to learn a little more about our athletes, and we're going to see some really fun plays that we've been covering this whole year. It's been a fun ride that we've on. It's not over for one of our teams.
Oh.
We still have a team in it. We'll talk about that and show highlights of that game from last week as well. But it is state tournament time, and we've got some schedules and some brackets to get to. And in fact, starting right now, there is diving going on at the U of M Aquatic Center. Let's check out the schedule for swimming and diving.
All right.
Some Centennial and Blaine swimmers participating in the team event in the 200-yard. We also have Myra Schroeder in the 200 free, Alyssa Parsons, Juliana Sapala, and Tara Chapman in the 200-yard individual medley. In the 50 free, it's Abigail Schwartz. We have a diver, Abigail Egolf Jensen of Blaine. Centennial in the 200-yard freestyle relay, and Abigail Schwartz in the 100-yard backstroke. In the breaststroke, 100 yards, Alyssa Parsons of Blaine, Tara Chapman of Centennial, and Centennial competing in the 400-yard freestyle relay. Wednesday's got the diving preliminaries, 6 p.m. for Class 2A. Thursday's got the swimming preliminaries, also at 6 o'clock. And swimming and diving finals, 6 p.m. on Friday night. All activities at the U of M Aquatic Center.
Looking at the volleyball state 3A bracket, we see Chaska dominated the tournament, and in the championship game, they beat the number 3 seed Egan 3-0. Moving on to the 2A state bracket, we see the number 1 seed Stewartville took on number 2 seed Marshall, and in a close game, Stewartville came out on top 3-2. And finally, looking at the Class A bracket, we see number 1 seed Bethlehem Academy took on the number 2 seed Tracy Milroy Belaton, and Bethlehem Academy won the championship 3-0.
All right, and we're going to have some highlights of that Spring Lake Park football game, and some, we've got some updated information for people as well as weather in Minnesota, not so friendly.
No, not so. But you know what? The Panthers are in this state tournament, and it's a big game. The Panthers taking on Faribault. Let's go to those highlights right now.
We won't do that.
We
have our
won't.
first athlete guest.
Oh, wow. I'm
surprise.
sorry.
Look at that.
Hey,
Television magic. We have a guest, and we're a little offset here. I'll shift to our left a little bit.
All right, there we go.
To the left.
There we are. Hey, we got it.
Yep, we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Welcome to the show, Pilar Onstad. Welcome. Are we saying that right? Am I saying that? Pilar
Yep.
Onstad.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the show. Spring Lake Park volleyball and is who you've played for. You're a senior this year.
Sophomore.
I'm sorry,
Sophomore.
sophomore.
Yeah.
Wrong person. You are a sophomore. You play like a senior,
Yeah.
but you're only a sophomore, as school records would validate that.
Yep.
All right, so tell us about this season. You guys had a coaching change and kind of a fresh, was it kind of a different feel this year for you guys?
It was a big difference from what we usually do because we went to a new conference and we played a lot of bigger schools. And I thought we adapted really well, and I thought the new coach was good. Really liked her, and overall I thought we had a good season. It surprised me how good we did against the bigger teams, and yeah.
See, Jeff gets concerned when Spring Lake Park enters the Northwest Urban Conference, but I told Jeff it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
They were fine.
No, you said that this team's now, it's tough. You adapted very well, but you're only a sophomore. You know, I mean, I think that is, playing varsity as a sophomore.
Yeah, what do you expect next year?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Next year I think we're going to come back even stronger. I mean, we have some really good defense coming up from JV. It's going to be really strong. And we have another sophomore, Marissa, who's coming up, and she was big on the offense this year. She really came through at the end. And I think we're going to come back better.
Good.
A lot of volleyball players play basically year-round. You're going to play in the winter as well?
Yeah, I have tryouts tonight, actually. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Thanks.
Yeah.
that's great.
Hopefully we're not hurting your cause playing the tryouts. Anything, Megan?
Do you play, so just volleyball all year round? Is there anything we can look forward to seeing you in
Track.
upcoming?
Track,
So
all right.
in the springtime.
What do you
see
run
you
in
again.
track?
I don't know yet. think I'm going to try hurdles.
Figure
All
out
right.
what you're good at.
Right.
Good deal.
I bet you're a pretty good jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decent.
Absolutely.
All right. So what do you think are the strengths of your team going into next year? What are some of the players to look out for?
Definitely Marissa Borgert. Katie Lowe's will be really good for defense. And Selena Berry, she's the middle. We have all of our seniors graduating, 4 out of 6 starters, so I mean, it's a lot.
You played last year as a freshman,
Yep.
so you got some experience. What advice would you give to some younger players coming up, especially if they're maybe entering the varsity team as a freshman? That's kind of, I imagine, a little bit scary or intimidating, making that jump, but what kind of advice would you give the younger players?
Work hard and don't be afraid to don't let the old upperclassmen be like, she's younger, she's gonna take my spot. She can't do that. Just gotta keep working hard, and if you deserve it and you're better, you should keep going.
Excellent.
Completely agree.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, absolutely.
Coming from another freshman.
Yeah.
Well, no, but coming from someone who played younger in high school sports,
know how
I
it is,
completely
yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, we've got, as we said, the Panthers football team in the
Yes.
state tournament. Exciting win in the section final over Matamita. I looked very good in that game.
Yeah.
And then they went down to Lakeville North
Yeah.
for a game.
Yeah, actually down there, and it was cold, and it was Faribault was they were the team to beat the Panthers, and the Panthers. Well, let's go to those highlights. Time, baby! Right
Thanks
here,
for
the
coming on.
Panthers getting ready to. No, it's cold too, by the way, but the Panthers are ready to go right here. Here comes the Faribault. They're ready as well. Danny Eilers. He is picked off by Josh Bauer. Who else? He gets the interception for the Panthers. But you know what? Little defense here. Murphy. Stops him big time. Defense. You know what? Isley Carrington. You'll remember him. I do too. He could go all the way. He does. 81 yards for the touchdown, baby. It's 7-0 Panthers. Just like that. Yeah, the fans are excited. And that's a star wipe right there because that's all he does is score touchdowns right there. Isley. Oh, yeah, go quickly now. Okay. Yeah, because we've got more. Coming right back for the Panthers right here. This is, it's picked off, but are you kidding me? No! He's going to go for the touchdown. Porter Serador, and he goes in. It's tied at 7. Carrington, all he does is, you know what I mean? Scoring touchdowns. He could have breaks the guy, and he goes all the way down to the 1-yard line. Oof, wow, he is unreal. What are we going to do now? Let's just give it to him. Carrington in for the touchdown, 14-0. Spring Lake Park up 15-7. An ensuing kickoff right here, and this one is fumble. The Panthers pick it up right there. Panthers still going second quarter. Josh Bauer, all he does is no, he gets a touchdown. Panthers lead 22-7. Here comes are you kidding me? A pickoff again. Josh Bauer, this kid is sick. Look, with 43 seconds left in the half. Here we go. It's Amundsen. Ryan Amundsen for the touchdown. Selway hits things, and the Panthers lead 22-7 at the half. Now here the Panthers go again. Ogile, no letting up, baby. Ogile to the house for the touchdown. The Panthers. Ogile, you know this kid he's only a sophomore. Panthers not done yet. Ogile again. He takes it all the way down to the 15-yard line for the Panthers. Panthers are still going third quarter. Solway wants a little bit. He does. For the touchdown. Solway, hey, come on. You got shape. Here's Solway for the touchdown. 43-19, the Panthers win.
Our whole team, it was a team win, real team win.
Yeah, it's just the D-line. They keep putting pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, just the offensive line just making good blocks. Just run hard behind them.
The Panthers, unreal. They get 464 yards total and 18 yards, 446 yards for rushing. And here's the bracket right there. Simley. Oh, okay. There's Simley against Spring Lake Park, and the Mankato West will take on St. Michael Albertville. So it's
Now we know it's Saturday.
it's Saturday, right, guys?
Dan has learned
Yep.
Saturday at 3 p.m.
At 3 o'clock. It's still Hopkins zone.
Still Hopkins. Same location, different time and date. Look
Yep.
who's here.
Hey.
The Panthers football team.
Yep.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? 13 interceptions.
Yeah, it's just the D-line keeps putting pressure on the quarterback, so the quarterback's got to throw it up. So.
That is unheard of. And I got to say, when they were talking to the when players, it was cold, and it was really cold. That game was Isley. It was Isley Carrington, and there's Josh Bauer, and there's now you got your name is
Derek Saul.
Solway.
Yep.
All right.
Now we got it.
Now we got it.
Yep. So
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's not hard. Anyway, but first of all, congratulations. I'm so proud of you guys. It's awesome. But now it's going to be tough against Simley. And Isley, I'll ask you first. It's going to be cold. I mean, what?
How would that affect your game?
Yeah.
Well, we've been practicing outside. Well, we practiced outside today, and
How'd that go in the snow? Is there snow on the practice field? Or is it shoveled off?
Ice?
yeah, we
shoveled
shoveled the
off.
turf. Yeah.
Okay.
Was that
but-
part of your workout? You all just shovel it together?
No, they did it all day, but yeah, we've been practicing outside. I think we'll be good for Saturday.
Nice to have turf to practice on, though, right?
Yeah.
Better than landing on concrete grass this time of year, I think.
Yeah.
Now, Derek, you played last year, of course, with the Panthers, and now it's your team. I mean, you got a lot of weapons out there right now, but you throw the ball also, and you can do that. And Spring Lake Park usually does not, known for passing, but you
Throw a little bit, yeah. Here and there.
And when you got Murph and Amundsen, you guys, those guys are pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
So what's it like throwing it up to Big Aaron Murphy there? It's a nice big target.
Easy as can be, I don't know. Just get it around him, and he'll probably catch it over someone. So. That's what I've been doing, so.
Now, Josh, you said about your team, you get so many interceptions, you get a team. What is it? Are you a ball hawk? Is that what they say you are? Or,
Hog or hawk?
Ball hawk. Not hog. Hawk.
I guess you could say that. I've played cornerback my whole life, so I think I've kind of got a knack for it.
Mm-hmm. And have any of you, now you two are seniors. Isley, you're only a junior?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You'll be back. Now, how's the ankle? You said the ankle was, tell me, how'd you do that?
Well, pregame during the Park Center game, we were doing the drill, and then I twisted it and dislocated it on someone's foot.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that until I went to the chiropractor, and he just cracked it back in.
And obviously it works.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
And what are you guys, were you guys going to go for school now, or?
Haven't really decided yet.
Yeah.
We're focused on winning championships.
Yeah,
we'll
you got
focus on
that right.
first.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You also?
Yeah.
So
All right.
tell us what the feeling's like, state tournament.
Oh.
I mean, you guys have worked all year long for this. What's the feeling like? You beat Matamidi in your home field in front of your crowd. What was that like for you, Isley?
Well, it felt good winning it for seniors because they really want it bad. So, yeah, just play my hardest for them.
What about you, Josh?
It feels great. There's no other feeling like it. Went in, going to the state finals, or not the state finals, sorry. Winning the section finals with my brothers is probably the best thing there is.
And like it's at school, it's a lot different too, because the whole school is rooting for us. All the teachers are trying to get off school. If we played Friday, they're trying to get off, come to the game. Everyone's talking about the game, and they're so bummed they're gonna miss it and stuff. So it's really cool atmosphere at school and at practice, because all the coaches are so confident in us. They believe us. They really trust that we'll pull through and win. So.
Well, I believe Coach Sleeve, I always say he's the best coach there is. You know, he is. But now there's Bob Jackson, and then Nick Nitty is there also now, and Gary Ingen, he's there. I mean, that's
good
quite a bit.
staff,
Yeah.
You can't forget Coach Ekmark either.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
even have Coach Guzzi, who is the head basketball coach of the football team, and he's kind of waiting on you guys' run to be over in order to field a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of you guys play basketball or any winter sports? Derek,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
a lot
Derek
of the
does.
football players play basketball.
Yeah, a
as
lot.
well, so I think he said he told me he's got about 10 players
Yeah,
on the
something like
football
that.
team.
He's really waiting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's waiting on that one. But so normally Spring Park known for 2 or 3 sport athletes. What other you guys play any other sports, Isley?
Well, I run track.
Okay.
Field, yeah. But no, I don't. I just do weight room in the winter.
How about you, Josh?
I played baseball.
Okay.
I play basketball and baseball.
All right. So there's 3
Yep.
sports. Derek's
Excellent. Yeah. You got it's.
Any closing arguments?
No, I mean, go Panthers. I mean,
Yeah.
this is it. I mean, I'm so excited, proud of you guys. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, this is the fall finale. Everybody's supposed to wrap up their season by now, but you guys didn't get the
play.
memo. So best of luck to you
Yeah.
guys this
Yep.
weekend and the following weekend. We hope you guys take home a title. Thanks for coming on the show, Isley Carrington, Josh Bauer, and Derek Selway.
yep,
Yeah, go Panthers.
go Panthers, no
Thank
doubt
you.
about it.
Yeah,
Right
thanks.
now, we've got, we're going to take a look at some football brackets.
Uh-oh.
We're going to take a look at all the other sections outside of 5A because they also are playing this weekend as well.
All right.
The big schools. It's the big teams. Eden Prairie taking on Maple Grove in the semifinals, along with Totino Grace taking on Lakeville North. And they'll be playing Friday and Thursday, and state championships the following Friday at TCF The Bank.
Looking at the football state 4A bracket, we see Becker beat Rocori 24-0. Stewartville came out on top by 1 point over South St. Paul. De La Salle beat Cloquet 55-21, and Hutchinson beat out the Holy Angels 45-14.
4A Piers taking on Rochester Lourdes, and New London Spicer taking on Glencoe Silver Lake. They will meet up, the winners, at the bank 1 p.m. Saturday next week.
In the AA bracket, Bold beat Holly 21-9. Caledonia beat out Maple Lake 20-12. Holding Ford beat Moose Lake Willow River 37-14. And Pipestone area beat Norwood Young America 30-28.
Class A, Dawson Boyd taking on Minneapolis North. Quite the run they've had this year. And Bram taking on Minneota, the Vikings without the S. 10 a.m. game next Friday at The Bank.
And the 9-man bracket. Kitson Central won 16-8. Grand Meadow won 20-0. Norman County East won 21-6, and Edgerton Ellsworth won 58-18.
More, yes, we've got
Yep.
some more stellar athletes. We had state tournament, Spurley Park Panthers in here, and we have another state tournament team, another one of our excellent teams,
Yep.
the Centennial Girls Soccer Team. As they went to the state tournament, they defeated Cretin Hall in an exciting shootout in overtime, and in the semifinal they lost a heartbreaker to Egan, who was the eventual state champions, and then
1-0.
bounced back and had a good third place game where they claimed third place. Congratulations to the Cougars, and they're
Yeah.
here. Welcome to the show. We've got Morgan Wers coming back again. We have Kat Pollock and Katri Gifford. Welcome back to you as well. Welcome to the show, ladies.
They've been here before. No, before we get going, I gotta ask you this. you went to the third place game, okay? Where did you play? I mean, it looked terrible.
Yeah, we played on a really unfortunate field.
Grass.
I thought you had prison or something.
Yeah.
It was the prison workout
It was
field.
the old prison like field, and there was like walls around, like brick walls around the whole thing. The grass was like really thick and not. I don't know.
So they gave you some time in the yard.
Good
Nice. So now you're out on good behavior.
Yeah.
We're glad you could make it.
But third place, awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Great season, you
Yep.
guys.
Thanks.
Good season.
So we'll start with you, Morgan. Great defense you guys have had.
Yes.
Looking at the numbers, I like to look through the programs and see kind of season career record holders and what the numbers. And you've put up a lot of shutouts this year. I think you had 15.
I had 14 total if you
14.
don't count our game against Creighton because I went into a shootout.
So they don't count shootout victories, huh?
I don't think so.
No, that's too bad. But a great season, and just the amount of saves is down because of that defense. Tell me a little bit about your defense in front of you.
Our back line is definitely strong. One of our center defenders, Ashley Osmick, she got All-State as a sophomore, and then unfortunately her junior year she couldn't play because she had a back injury. She had a stress fracture in her vertebrae, and then this year she was back and got All-State again. So that helped, and her and our other junior defender, Michaela, they worked really well together, and our outside defenders both actually have had a lot of experience playing midfield, so that helps a lot too when they like push up and make runs out on the outside. So I don't know, it was really good to have them in front of me. It's definitely reliable.
Yep, and we followed you through the playoffs with the section final and all through the state tournament. It was fun following you, but the state quarterfinal game, the overtime shootout, and we asked you about this after the game, but tell us about the last shot. They actually started coming back. We thought you guys were going to clinch it, no problem, make it look easy, but Creighton comes back, and then it comes down to the last few shots, so you came up with a big save at the end. Tell us about that.
Like I had said earlier, in our practice, we would practice PKs a lot, like every other practice, and I would always joke around and I'd move before the girls would shoot, because it's kind of a guessing game for that. Like there's a way, like if you line up, if they're not trying to play mind games, like that's where they're going to shoot if they line up that way. So I was just guessing she was going to go to the right, and I moved and the ball was right in front of me. So it was a little nerve-wracking, but I almost didn't believe it when I had the ball in my hands. I was like, it's there, I can have it.
And Kat Pollock, nice season for you as well. And in the section final, you came up with a big goal. Tell us about the section final game.
The section final game, I was super excited to play in that game. It was a super intense game for us. We were super excited to play, and we went out there with what we had. Ginger told us to just calm it down because it was a super rival game, so we really had to focus and not freak out too much about it. Our first goal, who I forgot, was it?
Allie Shock.
Allie Shock. Oh yeah, Allie Shock's header goal, and then she played it to me again, and I just concealed it, and I felt pretty good about it, and I was really excited that we shut them out.
Yes.
That was good.
And you had your Sally of the airplane,
Yes,
like you did
the
also in the
airplane
quarterfinal
Sally.
after your shootout
Yes.
goal.
How'd you do that?
Just like that, yep, arms out wide.
Right, yeah.
Yep. So that was a lot of fun to see. And then Katri, you had also a good state tournament as well. Tell us about the experience that you had playing with all your friends all year long, and then the state tournament. You guys get to the state tournament and make a nice run up in St. Cloud.
Well, we had 11 seniors on the team, so we've all been playing with each other for a long time, so that was really nice. And we've all gotten super close. And we knew our senior year we wanted to do really good, and so we only had one loss in regular season, so that was really good for us. And then every single section game we just came out as hard as we could, and played like it was our last game, because we all knew 11 seniors that we didn't want it to be our last game. So yeah, we played as hard as we could every game, and unfortunately with Egan it was a 1-0 loss, but we played with no regrets, and we tried our hardest. So, and then we ended up being one of the 2 teams in the state that ended with a win, so it was nice.
Yeah, I think you guys were kind of built for overtime given your defensive prowess and your shootout ability. So we were kind of hoping for another overtime shootout. But that game was very physical. I noticed a couple of you getting into some pushing. I think you kind of threw a punch maybe, Kat? The back arm.
No.
See, we have 4 cameras pointed. We don't miss anything. So. But But
It was
very
only an accident.
yeah, that was, those things happen.
Yeah.
But very physical game, but a tough loss. Megan?
Yeah, so you guys are all seniors. Should we expect to see you in any other sports this year, or what are your plans for next year?
You soccer year round?
I think we're all on club teams, so we basically soccer's the sport.
Soccer is life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you guys know where you're going to school yet?
I'm committed to Viterbo University in La Crosse, Wisconsin to play
Very
soccer
nice.
next year.
I'd like to go to Bethel University and play soccer. I haven't committed and I applied, so hopefully that'll work out.
Nice.
And I'm going to Concordia St. Paul to play soccer.
Very
All
nice.
right.
Excellent.
Soccer is life.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. All right. Well, we've got some top plays, including some of the athletes we've seen already, including some of these girls. We have 20 top plays of the fall season. Before we get to that, I want to thank all of you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Morgan,
thanks.
Kat, and Katrie, for coming on the
Thank you for
show.
having me.
Congratulations
thank
on
you.
your year.
Thank
Congratulations on a fantastic
Yep,
season.
that's great.
So 20 top plays, and per physician's request, we will not show all 20 of them at the same time.
No.
It's just too much. So we've broken them down. We've parceled them out. Now with the first 10 of the 20 plays, counting down from 20 to 11. Please enjoy.
Sports Den top plays of the fall, number 20. Soccer. Corner kick, Blaine against Armstrong, and it's Oleg Shereshevsky. The Bengals' Oleg says Ole. Bengals on the board. Oleg. Number 19. Spring Lake Park Centennial. Oh, it's been a long time since I've met. Zach Ogile, did he fall down? No. Uses his hand to brace himself, and he is gone. Long touchdown run, 42 yards out, Zach Ogile. The Panthers win. Number 18. State third place game. Playing in medieval times out there in St. Cloud. Bree Bordage from distance gets the goal, and the Cougars get the win. Third place at state. Congratulations, Cougars. Number 17. Sixth grade football championship. Here we go. Swing pass as the time in the first half expires. This one is Ryman taking it 48 yards, tiptoeing down the sideline. Swing pass from Johnson. Touchdown, Blaine. Number 16. Cougars taking on Armstrong Falcons late in the game, trying to seal it. The defense does exactly that. No dice for the Falcons. They lose the ball, and Cougars get 2 points and the victory. Andy Farlado and company getting the safety in the end zone. Like I always say, safety last. Come on, everybody. Put your hands together. That's what I'm talking about. Digger, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Put your hands together. Number 15.
Pollock on the right side.
Girls soccer.
Got a couple of players on her. She'll
We
go
are tied
middle.
at 0. We go to overtime, and that's when the big boot from Megan Wilson, the freshman, wins it in overtime. From about 25 yards out, Megan Wilson with a great kick. And it is good. The Cougars win in OT. Somebody give this girl a hug. Here comes Keeper Morgan. Love you. Number 14. Park Center Pirates. Oh, those Pirates. Panther D comes up with a fumble, and Michael Vandenbroek picks it up and runs 42 yards for the touchdown. There's some defense for you. Number 13. More kids football. This one's third grade. Brock Remy taking the handoff, and he goes the distance. 70 yards for the score. Brock Remy and the Panthers win. They are champions. He finally gets there, don't worry. There he is, he's in. Number 12. Volleyball. Bengals and Panthers. We go to a fourth set and bonus volleyball. There's the winner right there. Sophie Stepanek gets the kill through the block. Check out the save. The ball hits off the rafters. Rebecca Hawkins heads up play, not only getting to the ball, but making the perfect pass to Stepanek. Beautiful play. Rebecca Hawkins, she is good at this volleyball thing. Stepanek puts it away and the Bengals win. There's your game winner. Number 11. Section semifinal. Spring Lake Park hosting the Andover Huskies. And Josh Bauer doing what he does. Interception, interception, interception. Josh Bauer, not one, not two, but 3 interceptions versus the Huskies. 13 interceptions on the season. That's right, 13 picks for Bauer.
There's 3 of the 13 interceptions of Josh Bauer.
1, 2, 3, yeah, that's, and he had, oh man.
Yep. So we also have some more football players.
Yeah.
Some Bengal football players.
Yeah.
For you Bengal fans out there, we've got Ben Beckman, our quarterback. We have Logan Nelson and Joe Blommer. You guys are both wide receiver and defensive backs, correct? Or you're looking at me like you don't play defense. No defense for you. All right, Logan Nelson, and he goes both ways.
Yep.
All right. Great season for you guys. We like watching you guys play our teams. You guys, unfortunately, meet Spring Lake Park. That would have probably been a fun game, but you guys did play Centennial. Not the way you wanted to go the first time. Then you met them again in the playoffs, and it was kind of complete opposite of the previous year. Last year, you beat Centennial in regular season, and they beat you on your home turf field, section final. This year, tell us what it was like in the section final, or excuse me, the section game against Centennial.
The roles were reversed, and it was a lot of pressure because it was my first time playing in the playoffs, and I just kind of came out and fired up. I think the whole team was fired up. It was a high-intensity game.
Last 3 minutes were quite strange. After a weird twist of events, they ended up kind of falling on the ball on fourth down at midfield with, I think, 21 seconds, 25 seconds left. Give you guys an opportunity. Tell us about the play that followed after that.
We just had a couple of backside posts, and I saw a little gap that Logan had, and I just kind of threw it up for him, hoping he would come down with it.
Logan, your perspective of that play?
You know, he threw the ball up, and I knew I had to go get it, so I just did what I could.
Yep, 2 defenders, he stuck with it and hauled it in, and then Ben comes in and kicks the game-winning field goal. Any pressure on that kick?
Yeah, that was my 3rd field goal attempt all year. So I was a little bit nervous, but I kind of had to lock it in and had to make it.
All right, and the question everyone wants to know, do you have the same shoes for kicking that you do when you're quarterbacking?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of a superstition. Keep the same shoes on.
That's good. All right, and then we've got Joe Blommer over there. He only plays wide receiver, but he does it very well. A lot of touchdowns for you this year.
Yeah.
Tell us your general impression of the season. Ben has said it was his first year starting at quarterback this year, but I'm sure you've played with him in the past and have a connection there.
This year, we knew we were going to be a little bit more of a passing type of a team, and me and Ben played together in 8th grade, and we had a lot of success, and that really translated over this year.
All right, and I'll take you back to another exciting finish, the Anoka game, as you guys, another exciting finish to that one as you guys are driving down the field. You got a 4th down, I think it's 4th and 13 or something, and another one where you have 20-some seconds left. Ben, you chuck it downfield after you escape defensive pressure multiple times, and Joe, tell us your side of that story.
Well, I came across the field, and then I turned once I got into my route, and I looked, and I saw him surrounded by defenders, and I just looked down. And then I looked back, and I saw him coming out the other side, so I just ran and tried to get open, and I waved my hand, and then he threw it, and it barely went over a defender, and I just tried my best to just don't let it hit the ground and cradle it in there, and it ended up working out perfectly.
Don't give up on Ben.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
no.
The play's not over
Exactly.
when Ben's at the helm.
No, are you all seniors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All seniors. So what's going on for you? Where you going to school now, or?
I haven't decided where I'm going yet, so hopefully I can go play football somewhere.
Yeah, kind of undecided. Not sure yet, but
Track?
Track?
possibly track. Yeah, I've been looking into that.
So what do you run in track?
Sprints 100 and 200.
I've noticed that you're extremely fast in the football field. I'm guessing that's also on the track field.
Translates.
All right,
Yeah.
you gave Tyler Iquinta, who's also fast, a pretty good run there.
Yeah.
Trying to track him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty quick too.
I thought you were going to get him. Yeah. Yeah.
And you play any other sports, Joe?
Yeah,
Play
I play
basketball? Hockey, that's right, hockey.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Just had tryouts today, so.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for all three of you, I mean, all three of you can answer. What was the main highlight for you this football season?
Mine was probably the Anoka game, the last touchdown. That was really cool with the 19-point comeback.
For me, it would probably be that Centennial game, coming up with that catch at the end, putting it in. It's good.
I have to say the Anoka game. That was really cool. Just
Yeah.
first home game as a senior, come back and win it like that was awesome.
Very nice.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show, guys. We appreciate you taking the time to stop by. And so that's Ben Beckman, Logan Nelson, and Joe Blommer. Congratulations on a great season, and we'll look for good things from you guys in the future, wherever you end up going, and hockey and track as well.
Yep.
All right. Now we've got a break coming up.
Uh-oh.
We still have our top 10 plays, and we have a trivia question, and we have a whole lot more athlete guests. Our trivia question is, what is Tyler Johnson's middle name?
Who is
You guys
it?
know? They're stumped. They're stumped. We'll find out on the other side of the break.
What is Tyler doing?
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta. Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
Welcome back. Yes, thank you. Make sure you
Yeah,
stick
all
around.
right.
We're giving out T-shirts to all the athlete guests after the show.
Do
and
I get
hopefully
one?
we get a group photo. You don't have one?
Not a Spring Lake Park one, I don't.
Oh, you answered a trivia question right. Well, we'll talk.
Okay, all right.
Do you know this the trivia question we just asked?
Yeah, I know who it
All
is.
right.
Yeah.
Well, what's the answer to the trivia
Well,
question?
you need the question first.
The question was, what is Tyler Johnson's middle name?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
That's our next guest.
Oh.
He could probably answer for you. Still no T-shirt for Jeff.
No.
We'll hold out hope for that maybe one of these days.
But I have the one that we just had.
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. Well, we've got a few more guests here with us. We've got Tyler Johnson from the Blaine boys soccer team.
It's Johnson.
what?
I got it. Tyler Johnson. I need a shirt.
Johnson's not his middle
His
name.
middle name.
Oh.
We've got Bailey Israelson of Spring Lake Park Volleyball. Welcome to the show. I didn't mispronounce anyone's name, right?
No, you're good.
All right.
Pretty easy to pronounce.
All right. So the trivia question, the answer is?
My middle name is Justin.
Justin. Who won that one, Megan?
Not Jeff.
Oh, I thought
good
she was
call.
going to say Jeff.
All right. Why don't you slide over a little bit? Give me
Oh,
some.
I'm sorry.
breathing
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
I'm about to ask some questions up in here.
I'm sorry.
All right. All right. So Tyler, tell us about the season. A very good year for you and your team. Tell us about the season that you guys had this year.
Well, we came in not really expecting much because last year we lost, I forget, like 15 seniors, something ridiculous like that.
Wow.
So yeah, we had a young team, so we just tried to move the ball around, sort of experiment with people.
And not like laboratory experiments with people.
No.
So just trying different
Just
things.
moving them around and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Just had to make sure. All right. And tell us about the section playoffs. You guys met up with Centennial in the section. That's happened before, but tell us about this year.
Well, this year, they were probably favored more, and we took them all the way to PKs and lost. I believe we missed 2, and they made all of them. But yeah, it was a good way to go out. They're a good team, and we, I don't know, gave it our all, left it all out there.
All right. Was it a friendly rivalry or?
Yeah, it was
okay,
friendly.
good. Not that we're rooting for bad blood, but
Yeah, way to
we
go.
do enjoy some rivalries.
Yeah.
Doing it again.
I'm not trying to stir up any
Yeah,
trouble
yeah,
whatsoever.
okay.
I'm not.
All right,
I
all
said
right.
it's a friendly rivalry.
Okay. Fine.
All right. So your future plans? Are you going to play soccer in college?
Yeah, I intend to, but I don't know where as of right now.
So were you all-state honorable mention or all-conference? I forget.
I was all-state.
All-state. All-state first
Oh,
team, and
very
here I go.
All right.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Selling them short. All-state first
Yeah.
team, Tyler Justin Johnson. Congratulations to
Thanks.
you. Yeah.
Now using
So he's
his
gonna.
full name, huh?
Yeah. Well, you got to now. He's all-state. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hopefully a college decides they want you
Yeah.
to let you go to school there for free.
Yeah,
So
that'd
that's
be
always
nice.
a good deal.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. Can't argue with that. We've got Bailey Israelson. We saw your teammate Pilar earlier in the show.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, Bailey.
Well, hello.
Hello. So tell us about this season. You're a senior this year.
Yes.
Tell us what it's like. You got kind of a new, you got changes in the program, and you've got a new conference.
Yeah.
A lot of new things.
We had a new coach this year, Joy Johnston. She really did work us, and she really helped us throughout the year. I feel without her, we wouldn't have done as well as we could have. And she really pushed us, and throughout the season, I feel like we've grown as a team in general, and just overall throughout all the years I've played with the girls, and for the past probably 5 or 6 years I played with the same girls, and we've just grown so much. And with Joy there, I really feel like we were able to expand on just everything from fundamentals to be from working to a team. So I think that was huge this year.
All right, and you're a setter for the team.
Yes.
Tell us about some of the hitters that you've been setting to.
One of my key hitters that I have is Marissa Bogert. She's our right side, and she's been probably our big go-to hitter, and also Pilar. She's one of our also go-to hitters, and she's huge, and I use them all the time mainly because they're just really beneficial for our team.
Great. And is it volleyball year-round for you?
Yes, I play. Well, I go from school ball, which just ended, and then I do traveling JO volleyball, and then I go into beach volleyball. So
Beach
it's just
volleyball.
Very
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
right.
So I enjoy doing that. It keeps me busy, and there's always more to learn about each thing. Just in JO from teams, and just from beach volleyball to learning different skills and working with other people, which is pretty cool, I think.
So is it the beach volleyball that we know as far as with a partner?
Yeah, I've partnered up with this girl from Totino Grace, Sarah Kastemeyer, for the past
Jeff, it's okay.
for the past
Okay.
3 years or so.
You got your meds on you, right?
Yeah, I got my meds. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And we played together for 3 years or so, and we play at Bebops, and we've just been playing every summer, which is nice. And it's just different to play outside of the gym and being able to go outside and work on different things.
Do you
That's the way
plan
to play.
to? Sorry. Do you plan to still play in college?
I hope to play in college. I really do. Like he said, I don't know where I'm specifically going, but that would be awesome if I could play at college, because that's a dream of mine to be able to go and play the thing that I love to do. So for sure.
See where that beach volleyball takes you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is.
All right, any questions for our panel?
No, I just, it's Spring Park, the coaches, and the coach from before, she was an excellent coach at Roswell.
Yep.
And,
Now they got-
is it hard now?
I wouldn't say it's hard. I think it's just different being able to transition from having one coach for so long and then, having someone new come in and knowing their coaching style and just how they run things. So I think maybe not super hard, but just adjusting and being able to be flexible with different coaches.
Right.
So for sure.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks
Tyler
for coming.
Thank
Johnson
you.
And Bailey Israelson.
Yeah, thank you.
More top plays,
More?
starting with play number 10.
Top plays number 10. Panthers football in the section championship. Derek Solway throwing it up to the big man, Aaron Murphy. He comes away with it and he goes the distance for the 40-yard touchdown. 43 yards on the play, Aaron Murphy. He's so much bigger than the defensive back. It's not even fair. Just throw it up there and let him go get it. Aaron Murphy, touchdown Panthers. They win the section championship and advance to the state tournament. Number 9. Last year, the Bengals were bounced by the Osseo Orioles in the section tournament. They meet up in the regular season, and the Bengals put it away. Schneider, the game winner. They sweep the Osseo Orioles 3-0, 28-26 in the final one. High fives all around. Number 8. More kids football? Well, here you go. Also from the 6th grade championship, watch this run by Sorensen. Takes it to the outside, looks like he can get ridden out of bounds or tackled. Nope, he spins backwards out of it, and he scores the touchdown. And the Panthers win the 6th grade championship. Here's a bonus play to seal the deal. The halfback pass, Caleb Skelly to Evan for a vicious. Big play there to go with Joey Sorensen's touchdown. The Panthers win the 6th grade championship. Number 7. Here's the Big Panthers taking on the Big Eagles. Swing pass from Solway over to Isley Carrington. He splits the defenders, stays on his feet, and he takes it in for the touchdown. Carrington from 44 yards out from Solway. This kid is ridiculous. 2 defenders. They can't bring him down. One high, one low. Look at Isley go. 44 yards for the score. We go back to the little ones for number 6. They just keep making big plays. Little Panthers, check this out. Colin Rowe playing some safety back there. He gets the pick and he takes it the other way. And he could go all the way, and he does. 67 yards for the interception return touchdown, Colin Rowe, and the Panthers win the 4th grade championship, 32-0. Yeah, that kid looking like a future Tyler Iquinto there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Last week you asked a trivia question about the career rusher for Spring Park.
Mm-hmm.
Answer?
Tommy Brooks.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. Now I get a t-shirt?
Nope. But we still have 5 top plays left. We still
Okay.
have 6 more athlete guests. We're joined by 2 more of them now, more football players from the Centennial Cougars football team. We have Tyler Iquinto and Logan Davey. How's it going, gentlemen?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. We just heard from Blaine. You probably don't want to talk about the Blaine game as much as they want to talk about that game.
Yeah, reverse from last year.
Yep, definitely
Exactly.
reverse from last year.
Yeah.
All right, tell us about this season, Tyler. One thing I've noticed that you guys have had the last few years is an excellent offensive line. Tell us about your offensive line this year.
Our offensive line was in shambles for a little bit. We lost our starting center and a tackle early on in the season, but we pulled through as a team, and we really fought through some adversity this season to get where we were at the end of the season, of how good our offense rolled. We started moving the ball really well, and our offensive line was a big key to that.
In the first game, your running mate Tucker Treadle got injured early on, so kind of adjustments there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Tucker, he broke his fibula, and he was out for, I think, 4 to 6 weeks. And so we kind of had to move things around, and we actually put his little cousin in, Riley Treadle. So he got to get the ball some and blocked for me, and I just had to do some different things, how to run out of the backfield, and little single back we did, because we are primarily a wing T offense, but we did some more single back stuff and just some pitches and other stuff like that. So.
Right. You've had some big plays, which we've seen on the top plays, and we'll see another one here in a couple moments. But tell us what your favorite memory of the season is.
Probably the comeback win against Champion Park, our second game, because we were down 21-6 at one point, and we had to pull through, and we just got together as a team, and then Logan Davey finished it with an interception in the last seconds of the game, and that was really fun, and we got to run all over them.
And I believe that was the first time you guys have beaten Champion Park. Is that correct, or had you beaten them already?
We beat them last year.
Okay.
Last year.
Megan came up with that fact for me.
I did not come up with that fact at all.
Maybe in previous years, but last year we did beat them.
Okay, great. So now you're over the hump. You can just do that every year now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, Logan, tell us about your season. We just heard about one of your highlights from the Champa Park game.
Well, it was my first year playing in high school, so
Oh, wow.
Just joined this year.
Who gets credit for getting you to join the football team?
I would definitely say one of our 10th grade coaches, his name is Bob Kirchhoff.
Okay.
He's been all over me just to play. And, you know, I'm giving up hockey this year, and I had to do something, so joined the football team.
Well, we're glad you did. I'm sure your teammates are as well.
Yeah.
So tell us what it was like for you, kind of learning on the fly and ended up getting a whole lot of playing time. I think you were leader in tackles on the team this year?
It started off, you know, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I started off actually at tight end, and the linebacker coach took me under his wing and just kind of found my home.
Great. And tell us what, as the season progressed, kind of did it become a little bit easier for you? Kind of learn the schemes.
Yeah.
Obviously, the linebackers, there's a lot to know on the field, especially I think. Were you playing out of the middle as one of the inside linebackers?
Yes, I was the middle linebacker, you know. I didn't know, like, since it was my first year, like, what kind of leadership role I could take over, but I'd definitely say I took over a leadership role on the defense as the season went on.
Great. You guys play any other sports?
I run track and field.
All right, what do you run in track?
I run the 200-meter and the 400-meter dash, as well as some relays.
So you could run into Logan on the 200?
I could. I've seen him before out there on the track.
And the football field.
Yeah.
Trying to track you down.
One of my bigger runs against Blaine in that section game.
All right.
He kind of tracked me down at the end there, but still got a touchdown, which is good.
All right. We're going to clear a path of snow in the parking lot. We're going to have you guys race.
All right.
It sounds really dangerous.
Oh.
All right. You want to play in college at all?
I'm thinking about it right now. I'm talking to a couple different colleges, but I'm really going between college and education, and or college football and education. And I know education is more important to me, but football is still a factor in my life, which I want to continue on the college level.
That could be 1B. You got 1A education.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Logan? Anything else going on?
I'll be playing baseball.
All right.
That's what I hope to do in college too. So.
Great. All right. Well, congrats on a great season. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right, that's Tyler Quinto and Logan Davey. And guess what? We've got top 5 plays.
Uh-oh.
Come on, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Roll it. Please enjoy.
Yeah.
Top plays number 5. State tournament girls soccer overtime shootout. Morgan Wurz the big save to seal the victory for the Cougars in bonus soccer. The Cougars win. They advance to the semifinal. Excellent game and shootout by the Cougars. They were built for this. Talk to Morgan Wurz in her own words.
There's a lot of pressure, but we've been practicing our PKs all season, and I mean that like our first practice, once we found out like this was our varsity team after tryouts, we were doing PKs. I think we were ready for this. It definitely was intense, but I think our girls were pretty relaxed about it, so we were ready for it. I was a little nervous, but in practice we always joke around and I'll like kind of move early on the girls and throw them off, and I think that's kind of what happened on the last one, because I was just standing there and caught it right in front of my face, so that was easy.
Number 4. Playoffs, Blaine Centennial round 2. Blaine going deep. And Ben Beckman finds Logan Nelson on the long completion. 44 yards on the completion. It allowed the Bengals to set up for a game-winning field goal attempt with the game tied at 21. What a play in double coverage. Logan Nelson coming up with the ball. And then Ben Beckman puts on his kicking shoes. I think it's the same shoes as the quarterback shoes, but they're good shoes nonetheless. Dual threat. The Bengals win 24-21. Number 3. Cougars taking on the Cardinals. Tyler Iquinto, what a year he's had. Just bowls over the defense. Breaks some tackles, and he is gone. 80 yards for the score. Tyler Iquinto. Nice hole open up by the offensive line, and Tyler Iquinto breaks some arm tackles and then just destroys the safety, hardly slowing him down. Get out the way. He's going for distance. He's going for speed. 80-yard score. Cougars win. Bonus play number 3 from this past week's state semifinal. Spring Lake Park taking on Faribault, the quarterfinal. Isley Carrington, he goes the distance, 80 yards for the score. Where have I seen that before? Faribault sells out. Look at this. Look at that gap. Hits right in the gap and he's gone. No safety to be found. He just turns on the jets. Boo! 80-yard touchdown. The Panthers win. The Panthers win! Number 2. More Panthers. Check this out. Solway. The pitch before he gets tackled to Carrington. He almost gets tripped up. He stays on his feet, stays in bounds, and he scores. An incredible play. 51-yard touchdown. Not easy to complete this pitch at full speed. Carrington, nice hands, keeps his eyes on the ball, gets upfield in a hurry, can't bring him down. Isaac Carrington, 51-yard touchdown. That is nice. Top play of the fall season. Bengals taking on the Anoka Tannerals. 4th and 13. 20 seconds left to play. Ben Beckman. Oh, they can't bring him down. 2 defenders miss on him. He gets away and finds his man, Joey Blommer, in the end zone. They connect on the score from 24 yards out. That, my friends, is the game winner. This is clutch. You think it's over? Whoop! Whoop! That Vaseline on the jersey pays off, and he finds Blommer. It is good. The Bengals win. The Bengals win! Bat that away. Top play of the year. Bengals beat the Tornadoes at the end of the game. Good stuff.
Ooh, those top plays got by Pulse Racing there. We've got 4 more athlete guests. As we've got Blaine Volleyball, Jenna Francine and Mary Klein. And we have from Spillway Park St. Anthony Boys Soccer, we have Jose Morales and Brandon Martinez. Welcome to the show, everyone.
Thank you.
Packing off the desk. We pushed Jeff off the desk. He's going to be okay. We'll help him back up to his feet in a couple minutes. But first, we're going to get to our interviews. Jenna, tell us about the season. One of the highlights from our perspective was the Osseo game, where you guys kind of exacted some revenge from last year, as you guys actually swept them in that game.
Yeah, that was a really intense game. We all came together, and it was really fun to play. Another game that was intense for us was Champlain Park. Even though we lost, we really played our hearts out there, and we had a great time. So.
And your role really increased this year. You got a lot more opportunities.
Yeah. Going in, I didn't know how much time I would have with Taylor coming back from an injury and stuff, but in the end it paid off, and we had a great season. So.
Great. And Mary, tell us about, I believe you're the defensive specialist?
Yes.
All right, and so you keep the ball off the floor.
Yeah,
That's
I do.
Your job.
My job is pretty much to keep the ball off the floor and just get it up to our setter so she can set our hitters and just be the defensive role.
All right, tell us what it's like from your perspective being able to play for the Blaine Bengals volleyball team.
Well, ever since my freshman year, I've always wanted to be on varsity and play for my city and everything like that. So I love playing for Blaine. It was just a fun experience all 4 years.
And you love your school, although Jenna tells us you left early on that Blaine and Anoka game.
The football game, not the volleyball game.
Yeah, no, you left early for the football game. That's an important distinction. Like, hey guys, gotta run, gotta go.
And you guys are both seniors, so tell me a little bit how you felt your last year went.
I think our last year couldn't have gone any better. We had a lot of key roles coming from freshmen and sophomores on the outside and us sophomore setters, so we really put a lot on them to do their best, and our coach really helped them out, and we all became a family in the end, and in Champlain Park it really showed. We really played our hearts out there.
Yeah, most of the seniors in Champlain Park, they left their hearts on the court. I think they gave it everything they had.
And what was probably your highlight of the year?
I'd probably say the semi-section finals game.
Yes.
That was my highlight, because even though we lost to them in 4, we still just left it all out there.
None of us had any regrets from that game, so
Yeah.
that's always good to leave a season without regrets and just having fun, and that's what we did.
You guys keep playing volleyball, or you have plans for college?
I don't have any plans as of right now, but I would love to continue my career, but I just don't have any plans at this moment in time.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to Mankato, but I'm not going to play volleyball there. I'm going to play intramural volleyball, but not for the school.
All right. Well, thanks for
Very
coming
nice,
on the
yeah.
show. Appreciate
Congrats on your year.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Now, do you guys both go to Spring Lake Park or?
No, I go to St. Anthony.
You go to St. Anthony.
Yeah, I go to Spring Lake Park.
So we have Jose Morales and Brandon Martinez. Welcome again. And Jose, tell us about the season and kind of tell us a little bit about the mix, because we know with the co-op, Spring Lake Park and St. Anthony together. Kind of tell us how that works and how many. I'm guessing mostly Spring Lake Park players.
Yeah, most of them. We had a great season, you know. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it any further than the first section game. Being co-op with St. Anthony really helps a lot, you know, because our midfield's based on St. Anthony players, and most of our players are from SLP, but like it helps to have St. Anthony people come here, so we don't just have one school, since they don't have a soccer field, that they can come and join us to play.
And Brandon, tell us what it's like from your perspective, going from school over to Spring Lake Park to play with these guys.
Well, it's just fun for me because my school is pretty small, so all the skill that Spring Lake Park also has, you know, joining together with us really helps. I don't know, it was a lot of fun using their facilities and stuff. They have a really nice field, and yeah.
Yeah, and you get to meet some new friends.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, do you guys not play together up until high school? Is there any type of program where you guys play together, or is he just when you get to high school?
No, when we got to high school, we started playing with each other.
Okay.
Yep.
Jose, tell us about your favorite memory this season.
My favorite memory was scoring against Centennial.
Okay.
The keeper left it there, and I just put it in the goal, and that took us to win the game.
Yep, believe that was on North Metro TV,
Yep.
and you were interviewed after the game?
Yep, that's correct.
Yep.
Yep.
What was your highlight of the game? Of the season?
Well, the season, my favorite moment was scoring the game-winning goal against Anoka. We were tied 2-2, and it was a penalty, so I got to get all the fun nerves and stuff, you know, standing there, knowing that we needed this goal. And I executed it, and it was probably one of the best feelings that year.
And Brandon, you're only a junior, if I'm correct, right?
Right.
So how do you feel the team is looking for next season?
Oh, wow. Well, we have a lot of skill. Most of the kids, this is going to be their third year, some of them their fourth year, so they know what's expected, and all the hard work is going to come out.
And do you guys play any other sports, or is soccer life?
Yeah.
I also do track. Yep.
All right, what do you run track?
I run the 400 and 200.
All right, so we might see you also with
Brand new matchups.
Tyler
in a
and
different
Logan.
Sport again.
Yep.
Well, I'm strictly a soccer guy, I guess.
All right.
Very nice.
All right, well, thanks for coming on the show, all you guys,
Yes.
Jenna, Mary, and Jose and Brandon. And we're pretty much going to wrap it up here. Our athlete of the week is Isley Carrington, because we're going to slide over. I'm going to push you over again. Got to make room. Jeff, glad you're doing all right. Isley Carrington, you had 208 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
We'll get your chair for you, maybe.
That's okay.
So thanks to all the athlete guests back there. I just realized they're on TV. Hey.
There they are.
Thanks to all the athlete guests. Thanks to Umbria Pizzeria for providing food for all the athlete guests and for our crew. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
As Isley Carrington is the athlete of the week. And you can visit our Sports Den page and also our YouTube page to watch all the coaching captains, all the highlights we've done this year.
Yep.
And you go to our North Metro TV website in order to watch full games on demand and all that fun stuff. Want to thank all of the athletes, parents, coaches, activities directors. It's been another fun year. Lots of great plays, lots of great games that we covered this year. And J.W. Cox will be replacing me in December. So JW will be here. So I want to thank everybody. It's been a fun 16 years with the show here. I know it's a long time. It's longer than some of these kids have been around. So
Yeah,
all
me
right.
too.
All right. Any parting words, Jeff?
No, I just, you know, it's going to be tough without you, bud. I'm serious. It's
You're going to be just fine. Just like Spring Lake Park changing conferences, it's going to be just
I know,
fine.
but you know, it's like, no, but congratulations, bud, and I'm going to miss you. And
Congratulations on being Jeff Dinsmore. Not everybody can claim.
No, you can't pull that off. No, smarty.
It's been fun, Megan, and good luck in playing overseas.
Thank you. I've had a great first season on Sports 10, and I look forward to coming back in the winter.
Oh yeah,
and I've
You've
had a
done
great
well.
time.
Done well keeping us in line.
Always.
And your fashion sense is impeccable.
Yes, absolutely.
I hope to rub it off on you.
Thanks to all of our crew for a great year as well. We've got some of the best in the business. All right. Thanks, guys. Go and support your teams. Go Bengals.
Go Panthers.
Go Cougars.
Go Panthers. Panthers. Yes. Bring it. Ooh.
All right. So now we're going to bring everybody in here.
Save! Cougars go to the semifinals. I think he's going to score. That's the 10, the 5, the touchdown for the Wolves. 1.